Did you know that watching me makes me money? Okay, you probably guessed that. But in this video, I'm going to show you how watching me can make you money, because in this video, I'm going to share with you all of my money-making secrets and show you how you can do it too. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
Like I said, watching me here or listening to me makes me money. You're probably already aware of that, but you probably have never really thought about this on a real level and how you can get on the other side of this. Think about this for a second. When you're watching television, when you're watching your favorite shows or your sports, whatever you're watching, you are watching millionaires live their dream. Yeah. Think about that. You're literally right now, if you are on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or any social media, listening or watching me right now, you are watching a millionaire living their dreams. And that is all this really is. So let me tell you the secrets on how you can start being on the other side of this. Whether you're on television, whether you write books, do a podcast, I'm going to tell you how you can get on the other side of this. So let's get to that part. So let's begin. So many of you guys already know me. Noel Randall, real estate millionaire, entrepreneur, mentor, author, speaker, mom of 5, and so much more. But it really all started with real estate. I am really just someone that did real estate. I did it, and now I teach it. That's really all this is. I learned something, I did it, and now I teach it. And I've turned that into millions of dollars by sharing what I've learned and what I do with the rest of the world. And you can do this with anything. This is not about being a celebrity or having your own television show. I know people with trucking companies, video companies, all, photographers, people that do hair, do nails. I could go on and on about how all of these people have turned their business into a thing that they also teach and created multiple streams of revenue with it. And that is what this is about. And that is how you can really take yourself to the next level with what I call learn, do, teach. So let's go back to the beginning. Like I said, I started from my parents' basement in 2009, 2010. But I really started in real estate in 2002 when I was living in Atlanta. But the problem is I was really, really young. I was in my early 20s. I had a full-time job and I was trying to flip houses on the side. It was a complete disaster. So what happened in 2008, 2009 when the market crashed? Guess what? Noel's stupid behind ended up back in her parents' basement with 2 kids, pregnant with her 3rd kid, multiple foreclosures, a bankruptcy, terrible credit, no job, just the worst situation ever. I was a complete disaster. So while in my parents' basement though, I did what? I did step 1 of what I just told you. I had to learn, okay? Step 1 of learn, do, teach, you have to learn. So let's talk about this. I literally had to start from the bottom. I had no money, I had nothing, no connections. I had failed at real estate. I didn't know what I was doing. I needed to learn. So I just started going to free events. I started learning the business. I started going to conferences about real estates and going to little things where they were teaching how to wholesale houses or how to flip houses, and going to those free events and really started to take that information in. That's step 1. It was easy, and eventually I did invest in a coach. Now again, I am not saying that everyone has to invest in a coach to be successful. That is not true. I do think eventually you will need to invest in a coach, as most successful people do. Just think of LeBron James, he has a coach. All the successful people, they have coaches and mentors. However, to get started, you do not. You really just need to have an open mind where you are willing to learn. So now let's roll into how I turned that one thing of being a learner into millions of dollars. Step 2, I started doing it. Now again, I said, I'm gonna get back into real estate. I'm not gonna be a loser at this. So I started flipping houses and doing wholesaling and things like that. Now, I tell you this with all honesty and being very vulnerable. I was still very self-conscious. Even though I had started making some money in real estate, I made the biggest mistake ever, and I didn't just quit a job and just start doing real estate full time. No, I listened to my old programming, listening to my parents, and I got a job again and then just started flipping and doing real estate on the side. But at least this time now, I had invested in the education, so I was able to do it correctly. So while I have my full-time job, I'm literally just doing flipping houses, wholesaling, things like that. And then I started getting rental properties, and then I was able to quit my job. Now let's fast forward to the millions of dollars, because when I quit my job and had my rental properties, I did not make millions of dollars per year. In fact, I had never made $1 million a year until I did step 3, which is the part I'm gonna teach you. Step 3 is begin teaching it. And now I know you're like, I'm not a teacher, I'm not this, but this is 2021, 2022, and adults and people, we learn differently. There is so much opportunity for you to share your expertise in your area of expertise. People go to school and they learn how to be accountants and lawyers and doctors, but who's gonna teach somebody how to have a successful video business? Who's gonna teach you how to have a successful YouTube channel? Who's gonna teach you how to flip houses? Okay? I realized that there was no one really teaching the right way to flip houses. And so I started kind of teaching it on a very small level when I got started. I just started showing people my rental properties, doing tours of them, and telling them how I got them, how much I paid, different contractors, really giving value, and people paid me for that. So now I had created 2 streams of income, because like I said, I'm showing you my rental properties. Duh, I have rental properties. But now I'm getting money just to show them to people, just to teach people what I did. I hope your mind is blown with this, because this is the start of how it really began, and all of the millions of dollars started to just pile in for Noelle, and how you can do it too. So think about this for a second. I'm making money with my rental properties, whether they're rented or not. So whether my properties are rented, whether I have people coming in, now I have another way to make money. I'm teaching this. I have classes, I have a course, I have tours of my property. Then let's keep going with this. I had a book, I wrote this little book. So before I was ever even on YouTube, I wrote a small little book, and I actually typed it up and wrote it myself. And again, you don't have to do that. I now teach you how to write books really fast and have someone else do them for you. Again, I've learned so much. You can have a best-selling book that you did not sit down and type, I assure you. So this is what you can do as well. Now, think about it. If you're just using an example, say you're a hairstylist, okay? Whether you have a client paying you to do hair or not, if you've created videos and put them on YouTube where you're showing people how to do hair, guess what? Now money is rolling in every single month for that. I literally now get nearly $50,000 a month every single month from YouTube. And that is the big secret. You are watching this, and I am getting paid for this. You don't have to pay any money to watch or listen to this. You have to listen to commercials or ads, and that is the money that I get in conjunction with YouTube. Also, I have a podcast, so different advertisers do commercials, and I get money for the podcast. Books, I write books. People read my books and pay me for them. I have classes, I have courses. I still do real estate. This is what you need to understand. I'm literally in one of my Airbnb properties right now. So right now it's the middle of the week, because we try not to film in here on the weekends because they're always booked. So we'll film in here during the week. So I'm making money on the property on the weekends when it's all rented. I make money when I come in here and just film my YouTube. Bam, I have a place to film my stuff. 2, I'm bringing value. I get to show you my real estate properties. I'm gonna put some B-roll in here where you can see the property that I'm in right now. And guess what? People are gonna book this property because they see it on YouTube. I'm gonna get paid because you're watching this and listening to this now. Let's think about other things. This is a podcast. It's gonna be a podcast. People are gonna listen to this podcast. I'm gonna make money. And again, YouTube's gonna send me money. So I'm getting paid for all of this. And these are the opportunities that are out there that I want you to create. So let's go to the moral of the story, because this is so important. I right now have about 500,000 subscribers, and I'll probably have 1 million subscribers in the next few months on YouTube. That is really big. I have grown my YouTube channel so fast, so much faster than so many other people. And I am really, really proud of that. I'm not saying any of this to brag, but I did put a lot of work into my YouTube, but now I get a lot of money out of it. And so you don't have to see these things that you do as this futile, useless thing. Yeah, in the beginning, you may put your content out there and it's only gonna get 5 views or 10 views and things like that. And you may not have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but let me be really clear. If you're doing what I'm saying, learn, do, teach, this is just another stream of revenue. This is not your only stream of revenue. So whether people are subscribing to my channel or not, I have money coming in because I have my business, my real estate. Whether my properties are booked, so say I have no one booking my properties, I still have money coming in from my YouTube channel, from my podcast, from my books, from teaching the things that I know. Do you get it? Okay? So this is profitable even on a small level. You don't have to get to 1 million subscribers and do all the stuff that Noelle does in order to make money. I know people with very small channels, and even when I had a small channel with just 5,000 subscribers, I probably made about $500,000 off of those 5,000 subscribers because I have a business. And then at the end of every one of your YouTube videos, at the end of every one of your books, you are going to make offers. I teach you this. You will offer your product or your service, just like I'm gonna do right now. I have created an entire training where I teach you my formula to invest in real estate with bankruptcies, bad credit, no money. Basically, I teach you how to invest in real estate the same way that I started. Go to noellsfreetraining.com. That's Noelle, N-O-E-L-L-E with an S, noellsfreetraining.com. It's a complete course. It's almost an hour long where I am teaching you my exact formula for investing in real estate with little to no money. And again, it's absolutely free. It's a little bit too much for me to have put here on YouTube or on my podcast, but it's absolutely free. And I want you to check it out because there's so much you could learn about how to start making money in real estate without having a lot of money or a lot of resources. So sidebar, that was just a commercial for what I was saying, and almost every one of my videos ends that way. Again, I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.